Well, that's a really bad way to start. A really way bad to start. Okay, so I may not have enough time to even complete one video, but you know, you make efficient use of your time when you're doing this thing that I'm doing here. And I thought I have enough time to record one episode, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be recording the Metropolis episode today. We're returning back to the Metropolis planet Care 1. This is where we met Al for the first time. This is where we got Clank that power up. And here it's being overrun by Tyrannoids.
It's already started! Dr. Nefarious must be around here somewhere. You sure everything's okay, Clank? Maybe Al should take a look at your circuitry.
How do you like my special creation, Clank? I call him Clunk. Your dopey friend seems to be quite fond of him. Say, maybe they'll change your show to Secret Agent Clunk. Did you hear that, Lawrence?
You put the wit in twit.
Yes, I do. Don't I?
Poor Lions.
Hey, you will witness the dawning of a new era. For years, I plotted in secret, suffering endless disappointments. But soon, it will all be worthwhile.
You will never succeed. Ratchet will put an end to your madness.
The only ending in Ratchet's future is the end of his own life. And you will have a front row seat.
Man, he really is the most stereotypically over-the-top villain ever. I think that's exactly what they were going for as well. Wow. This is some good fucking music right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, stereo, okay. I remember that when I first got to the Metropolis in Ratchet and Clank 1, I was actually taking the time to record game audio, microphone audio separately. So when I commented on the music, I just lowered the volume of the microphone and then raised the game volume in Sony Vegas. So weird to think that the series that I started over 2 years ago has a better level of production than this one. There we go. And the music here is... Ooh, hang on, what have we got new? Ricochet off enemies as well as walls. Yep. Homing a new target, so... Works like you think it would. B3, B3, B4, B3, B4, B3. The music here is pretty much a revamped version of the... Wow, that's leveling up extremely quickly. It's a revamped version of the same song that was in the first one, and I think it's much better this way. And this may be the planet, the choice planet if you like, to really start seeing some heavy leveling up. If you consider that this V3 stuff is already going up pretty fucking quickly. Yeah, look at that. One enemy ticks it up pretty majorly. There's the Insomniac Museum, by the way. I need to be playing it at 3 AM. But I haven't changed the clock back, so 3 AM to it is about 9 PM. And after that titanium, we may go ahead and proceed with Metropolis. How's the bolts situation? Pretty good. Getting a lot of bolts from very weak enemies. And of course, you know, not meaning to spoil, but at some point it won't be so weak. And that's why I'm thinking that if I'm already leveling up this quickly, maybe by the end of this level, I'll be leveling up, well, quicker still, obviously. Yeah, I couldn't finish that sentence in an elegant way. I apologize. Let's see how much I'm getting. That is a huge amount of experience. Enormous. Right. Bam. What have you got? Anything? Yeah, a trophy. I thought so. Is that the Nefarious trophy? No, I don't think so. Scrunch trophy. Okay, the monkey. I'm also very confident that there is a titanium bolt somewhere here. Exceptionally confident. I mean, like, you've never seen me this confident before, you know? Jesus. You know, I don't think it would be here. I think I would have noticed it by now if it was there. There's some sort of secret passage that you can take. Anyway. I'm gonna shoot these guys. Assuming, I think correctly, that they're gonna be back in black after the event that takes place once you cross that arch. Come on. Level up. Oh, so close. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Bam. And what have we got? A V4. Explosive shots will damage any enemy standing near the point of impact. Also, this. Seek target faster and fire ice explosives with destructive force. What the hell is an ice explosive? We may never know. Anyway.
Unveil the true future of this galaxy. The future I have chosen!
Oh, sorry. Did you say something, sir?
The activation device! Now! Behold the final chapter of this galaxy's destiny. The Age of Robots! You
Oh, dear. That was your audition for Galactic Idol, wasn't it? My mistake, sir. Dreadfully sorry. By all means, sir. Carry on.
No, the enemies are dead. That's unfortunate. Anyway, that's the totally not Death Star right there. And yeah, now every enemy in this area is a robot. And as a result, every enemy in this area should be stronger than before. And as a result, they should level up my weapons more quickly. That is the assumption that I am making here anyway. Come on. Well, it's leveling up very quickly, yeah. That indeed looks as if it's the case. Fucking hell. Well, I made it through unscathed, which I believe settles the fact that I am the best Ratchet and Clank player of all time. Ooh. Yeah, it can't shoot high enough to hit the guys up top there, but it can die, which is positive. 3v4. Bring it. He's still alive. Fucking Christ. Well, at least it's leveling up very quickly, but maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, this thing really doesn't last long at all. Alright. Let's use the strongest weapon I have then. And it is without a doubt the strongest weapon I have. Fucking hell. Right, here's the titanium bolt. Yes. And there was no animation. Thank you. Ah, suck cannon. If there's any of those small guys anywhere, then that'll work out nicely. Like, all this shit is V4. And I want to get the other stuff to V4 first. Yeah, this is going up very quickly, which is maybe the only positive I see in actually using it, because at the moment it's fucking terrible. Fuck. Come on. And you know, that's not ticking up too badly either. Shooting these guys hoping they'll fall down, and they did, but they fell down to safety rather than to certain death, which is what I was hoping for, of course. At least I can still one-shot them. Those bolts, though. Okay. And there's the Bi-Obliterator. Can I really not hit it at all unless I aim? Cool. Almost fell off there. So here we are. We're on the I want to say train, but it's not really a train. Just like the one that you go on in the first game, of course. Ow. I'm beginning to think that this is not the smartest thing I could be doing right now. But I want to level shit up, man. Alright, that works. Oh, fuck. You know, I'm just gonna kill these guys. Where do you think you're going? Oh, it disappeared. Okay, fine. By the Rift Inducer, I guess. It's not gonna be very good against Clank.
Look, Clank, it's Dr. Nefarious and that butler guy. And they've got Clank. They're holding you prisoner. How about that? I guess I should be feeling pretty stupid right now. I don't suppose there's any chance he's the evil Clank. Yeah, didn't think so.
so hard today, my sides ache. I must admit, Ratchet, you've proven to be a far more worthy adversary than that imbecile Quark. Alas, I have a galaxy to conquer, so our game must end here. It's a shame you won't live long enough to see the rest of your kind exterminated. Well, you get the idea.
And now we fight Clank. With full HP. Okay, thank you very much. I was a little bit concerned there that I was gonna die horribly. Now, which weapon am I gonna use to deal the killing blow? Wow. It would help if I didn't miss. And there's the Quark blimp once again. But I already blew it up, so no biggie. I have to make sure you don't stay on that train for too long, and never mind. You have to make sure you don't stay on the other train for too long because... Oh, I just killed it. Okay, I wasn't even looking. That works.
I am sorry, Ratchet. This is all my fault.
Knock it off, Clank. Nefarious did this, and he is gonna pay for it. For Metropolis and for what he did to Quark and Skid. You and I are gonna make sure of that. Come on, let's get off this planet before we end up dead. Or worse.
Expelled. Alright. That was Clank right there. Neither of these appeared to have leveled up in any meaningful way, so let's see how quickly the Rift Inducer levels up. It's very lucky that Ratchet did not become a robot. What a plot twist that would have been. But as you can see, the battle is not over yet. We have the Galactic Rangers to help out, sadly. Yeah, countdown. The reason why this is unfortunate is because you have to use that plane thing, which can be a little bit awkward. Can and I dare say oftentimes is a little bit awkward. As we fly across Metropolis. I guess Metropolis is just like Coruscant, which is to say that it's just one giant city covering the whole planet, beginning to end.
The Lords have placed explosive charges all over the city. You'll need the hovership
Right.
to reach them all in time.
I have to actually blow up the green things rather than the red ones, which is rare. And you have to blow 6 of them up in 2 minutes. And I'll tell you what, I'll be impressed if it takes me more than 1 minute. Unless you also have to blow up all the other enemies, in which case it becomes much more reasonable to suggest that it would take that long.
Some of the other guys are getting a little nervous.
If I have to blow up the rocket launcher turrets as well, then yeah, it will take 2 minutes probably, but yeah, just whatever those things are, did it.
He survived. I don't believe it. I mean,
There you go.
we never doubted you for a second, Sergeant. Good work.
So there's, yeah, urban combat, thank you very much. So now we jump down. So there's all this stuff with gravity boot platforms, as you can see, but I don't think there's any way to actually get to those gravity boot platforms. And you might question why they're there as a result of this, but I believe this might be because this is also a map that was featured in the online play for for this game, which obviously not many people play anymore. So yeah, that I'm guessing that's why there's very clear gravity boot platforms over there, even though there's no way to actually get to them. And Rift Inducer leveling up exceptionally quickly. Because it's a V1, of course. Come on. Come on, get sucked in. Come on. Ow. Yes. And of course, the more it levels up, the easier it becomes for it to suck the enemies into it. What's its deal now? Automatically combined together with air in close proximity. Generate stronger suction and can be used to destroy larger enemies. Yep. It's exactly as I thought. Oh nice, there's even an XP counter that I totally neglected to notice until just now. Alright. So, knock in a few of them. Although it should already be large enough by itself that it will suck all the enemies up without needing two of them to be combined. Come on, yes. I wonder if I'll get this to V3 and then I'll start using other stuff. Come on, suck them up more quickly, please. Don't waste time like this. There you go. Okay, some saucers. Apparently that's what they're called. Come on, yes. I'm just combining them to make sure, really, at this point. Come on. Oh, man. Why did that not shoot out? Like, it stayed directly where I placed it, pretty much. Alright, Agents of Doom. Let's level these bastards up. Could use a V4 up in this. Come on. Come on. See, these ones now are leveling up incredibly slowly. In the main level, they were leveling up very quickly. Now they're just not. Who can say, man? Alright, 35,000 god damn fucking bolts. And here we go, back in the plane. As you can see, those are definitely some gravity boot platforms. I believe here you just have to kill every enemy. So that's gonna take a little while. But yeah, I believe there's even gravity boot platforms leading up to here. Yes, but and there's a titanium bolt there. So wait, that's a titanium bolt, right? Yes. Can I just grab it? Yeah. So either that's something they just put there for cosmetics, I guess, to keep the design of the level sort of in line with the rest of the game, or it's something they intended to be usable for online multiplayer. Given that there is no one playing this game online anymore, most likely not gonna get a chance to show that off. So I wonder what happened to those guys, the two-eyed Tyrannoids that are guiding the robot. I'm assuming they turned into robots themselves, but their actual machinery shouldn't have improved, right? Should be the same. Yeah, what the fuck is shooting at me? See, there's a big red icon, which must mean, yep. I thought so. Can I please shoot this thing? There we go. How are we doing on the rockets? They're not following me around anymore. Hello, sir. And that's one half of the map pretty much clear. Am I getting nanotech experience for this? Can't tell. If the Galactic Rangers are saying something right now, I have no idea what it is, to be honest. The volume's low and they have that mechanical filter over their voice, which makes it hard to understand what they're saying. Come on. Get fucked. Get fucked. I said yes. There you go. Bam. And now you shall die as well, and you shall die just the same. More buildings. Oh, that is a very big invisible wall there. Holy shit. Yeah, see this stuff here, these platforms are definitely meant to be able to get onto them, but unless this is a map in online multiplayer, then I don't think it's possible to get onto it. Maybe it is. Oh, you only had to destroy the turrets, I guess. But I was getting nanotech experience for that, as I noticed, so... Oh, fuck. Okay, now you just have to blow up the ships. Which are apparently now much more mobile than they ever were when you play as actual Ratchet. I guess, you know, you do need a challenge, so... That's fair. I'm over here, bitch. Come on, you fucking piece of shit. Come on. Yes. Get fucked. And the last one. See, this one I actually played with skill. You could not play that level any better than that. Fair number of bolts. And this is the worst part. Why does every platformer in this era have to have a fucking turret section? Every Ratchet and Clank game thus far has had one. I know for a fact that Jak and Daxter games, at least the third one, has one. It's just, it's annoying, it's not fun, yeah, it's very annoying. Are you gonna stop shooting me though? I think the fear at the time was that if you only included platforming sections, the game would get repetitive, and believe me, that is not the case in any way. So that's why you so often see platformers in the PS2 era have mini games. There's lots of them in Sly. There's lots of them here, obviously. Ooh, the Map-O-Matic. Very nice.
Thanks again, Sarge. Me and the guys wanted to get you something to say thanks for saving our butts all over the galaxy. Everybody chipped in. We got you this Map-O-Matic.
Oh, you guys are the best.
Aww. Alright. And I believe that is Metropolis done and dusted. And now with the Map-O-Matic, the potential exists to return to all the planets that we've been to already and explore for all the various secrets that I inevitably missed. Let's level this up to V4 though. If it has any intentions of ticking up at a decent speed, which it may not. No, that is very, very good. Yeah, see, the ship is clearly not moving nearly as rapidly and well as it did when I was fighting it on the plane, so a little bit odd there. Come on, get fucked. I know you're going to. I know you're going to. There we go. What have we got now? Can fly using built-in jetpacks. Flight capacity enabled. Cool. So now they can fly. That's neat. And with that, we may, I think, return to the Phoenix. Yeah. And well, how long is this video? Decently long is the answer to that. A bit like me.
Just hours ago, bio-obliterators devastated Metropolis. The devices have since disappeared and their current location is unknown. Galactic citizens are in a state of hysteria, reacting to news that Dr. Nefarious is planning identical attacks across the galaxy. We're live from planet Marcadia with the Galactic President. Mr. President, how will the attack on Metropolis affect your chances for re-election this fall?
I'm glad you asked, Darla. Our demographic research indicates that robots will make up 100% of the galactic population by this time next week. Of course, that's great news for my re-election campaign because, as you know, I'm half robot myself.
I don't believe this. Everyone's acting like Nefarious has already won.
Maybe he has. If we don't find those bio-obliterators soon, we're all gonna be robots. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Wait a second. Before the Star Cruiser blew up, didn't Quark say he was trying to find something?
Yeah. It's a long shot, but I guess it's worth a try. The cruiser went down on planet Zeldrin. We'll go check out the crash site. Maybe we can find what Quark was looking for.
Right, Zeldrin. That's the same planet that we were in when we actually got to the cruiser, but it's a different part of the planet, obviously. Let me just check. Metropolis, Zeldrin Starport, yeah, Zeldrin crash site. There's the green stuff. Let's see, have I missed anything? Nabla Forest, haven't missed anything there. Phoenix, haven't missed anything there. Capital City, Marcadia, have missed a little bit there. Q9, Annihilation Station, haven't missed anything there. Aquatus, have missed the whole section. And all of that, which is where the crystals are. Tyrannosis, I've missed a little bit there. Nothing there. Dax, didn't miss anything. All-Star Studios, I've missed the whole section there. Blackwater City, I haven't missed anything. All-Star Studios have not missed anything. That's the section where you fight the Terror of Talos, I think it's called. It's a tiny little bit there. That mostly didn't miss anything. So And this is the crash site. Right here. Which I haven't been to, so. There's nothing new here, yeah. Cool. Alright, as such, next episode we shall be going to the crash site. I will check out the crash landing of the cruiser and perhaps see if Quark did find something after all. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da.